As the world watches closely, China, once hailed as an economic powerhouse, is now sinking into a comprehensive crisis, from economic downturn to social chaos and political instability. The Chinese Communist Party, CCP, attempts to conceal the truth with flashy GDP numbers and propaganda campaigns, but the reality exposed from the streets, the collapsing property market, and the halls of power reveals a grim picture. From homeless people sleeping under Shanghai's bridges to the downfall of once glorious Hong Kong, from the shocking behavior of Chinese tourists abroad to the dark secrets inside Zhongnanhai, this is a raw portrait of a nation struggling to survive. Let us peel back the layers of this crisis through the shocking news stories spreading across the country. Poverty and unemployment, wandering lives on the streets. Today, millions of Chinese are trapped in poverty, unable to make it through each day. Crowded streets in major cities like Shanghai and Chengdu are filled with people waiting for jobs from 4 a.m., only to go home empty-handed. A laborer laments, "The daily wage is only 150 to 160 yuan, but how can that be enough when the weather is 37 degrees Celsius, and I have to think twice even about a 1 yuan breakfast?" Thousands flock to job markets carrying big bags and helmets, jostling for slim chances. By 6 a.m., only half find work. The rest wander hungry. In Shanghai, under highway bridges at night, dozens of homeless people, from delivery workers to the unemployed, sleep without shelter. "It's been a long time since I felt full," one says, while others beg for leftovers or a few yuan to buy food for their children. The post-pandemic downturn and waves of natural disasters have shut down factories nationwide, pushing people to the edge of survival. Viral videos show trash bins in Guangdong being rummaged 3 times within 20 minutes, stark evidence of desperation behind China's prosperity facade. Personal tragedies, from suicide to hopeless sacrifice. Amid this economic storm, personal tragedies multiply like wildfire. A 30-year-old man with severe kidney failure gave up treatment because he was too poor. "All 30 years of my life have been miserable." He is not alone. Many middle-aged workers, like a 47-year-old man laid off for being over 35, roam in vain for jobs. He survives on a gifted pork bun and sighs. "We're exhausted. Everyone is exhausted." In rural areas, elderly villagers live off spring water, while in cities, seniors dance in public squares, 2 painful contrasts of old age. One farmer said bluntly, "When I get sick and weak, I'll drink pesticide." Such words stab the heart, reflecting despair spreading across society. Even begging has modernized. A disabled man wears a QR code for digital donations, sparking suspicion of organized crime. "If you haven't eaten for days, come here," one man offered, but behind such acts lies a chilling fear. "In the next life, I don't even want to be human again." Property collapse, shattered dreams, and panic. Selling China's once mighty property market, long its economic backbone, has collapsed, leaving millions of homebuyers in regret. In Shanghai, more than 160,000 apartments are for sale, their prices dropping from 80,000 yuan per square meter to 65,000, some losing half their value in just a few years. "My hands trembled when I saw the list," a woman confessed. In Shenzhen, a flat once worth 12 million yuan is now only 4 million. In Chengdu, one family owes 3.8 million yuan and has been blacklisted. Nationwide, over 50 ghost cities with empty towers and abandoned villas are covered in weeds. In Jiangsu, one project plunged 95%, from 12,000 yuan per square meter to just 600. Buyers who entered at peak prices have lost everything. A lifetime of work for nothing but an iron cage. Panic selling spreads as the phrase, "Shanghai people flee Shanghai," trends online. Not only luxury condos, but even older neighborhoods are decaying, sparking fears they won't last another 30 years. The causes: reckless overdevelopment, oversupply, and a total collapse of trust. Experts warn mortgages are now the beginning of personal tragedy, while those born between 1988 and 1998 are called the unluckiest generation, having sacrificed everything to the bursting property bubble. Hong Kong, from Asia's jewel to a city in decline. Once a financial hub rivaling New York and London, Hong Kong is now caught in Beijing's storm. The 2020 national security law and mainland China's downturn have dragged the city into crisis. Unpaid wages worth tens of millions and waves of restaurant bankruptcies. This year alone, 13 major chains collapsed, with 2,234 eateries closing compared to only 1,797 opening. A shocking example: Ocean Empire Kanji abruptly shut down, leaving nearly 100 workers demanding 15 million Hong Kong dollars in back pay. Workers did multiple jobs, cashier, dishwasher, yet lost employment overnight. Construction is also in chaos, nearly 200 wage default cases affecting 2,000 workers, totaling 300 million Hong Kong dollars. On social media, residents rage, "Hong Kong is no different from the mainland now, where rule of law is dead." The middle class is emigrating en masse, replaced by new Hong Kongers, over 90% with party ties. The chilling phrase, "Keep Hong Kong, but not Hong Kongers," sends shivers through locals. Analyst David Webb warned, "After 2047, will we study Hong Kong law or Chinese law?" The prosperity once born from freedom has vanished, replaced by one country, one trap. Social policies, hiring retirees and cutting wages. New mandatory social insurance rules worsen the situation, pushing companies to crisis and workers to despair. McDonald's and chains like Little Sheep Hot Pot now hire retirees to avoid insurance costs, offering just 3,920 yuan per month on alternate days. Middle-aged workers are now the stars, one joked. But behind the humor lies tragedy. People in their 40s and 50s, burdened with families, are shut out. Youth unemployment for ages 16 to 24 officially stands at 17.8%, though the reality is worse. A 37-year-old woman said, "After 35, job hunting is like smashing into a wall." Gender bias deepens. Unmarried women are rejected for fear of maternity leave. Firms dodge rules by labeling staff partners or slashing wages from 3,500 to 2,000 yuan, even 1,500. One restaurant owner closed after 7 years. "No choice but to cut my losses." These policies, disguised as protection, are in fact squeezing workers, while the state spends 36 billion yuan on military parades and 2 billion on SCO aid. Citizens fume. "We're struggling to survive, yet they waste our tax money on vanity." Political instability. Arrests of officials and Zhongnanhai in turmoil. Inside Zhongnanhai, chaos reigns as senior officials are arrested. Former Navy Chief of Staff Li Hanjun was stripped of NPC delegate status for serious violations of discipline. This came amid purges after the downfall of Miao Hua and He Dong, Xi Jinping's allies. Scholar Yuan Hongbing noted, Miao exposed a list of officers, causing panic in the military. This is only the tip of the iceberg of internal turmoil, where power is shaking. People's Daily suddenly published a column on democratic politics, reminiscent of liberal times, signaling disorder. The CCP tries to hide the truth, but leaks reveal it. 360 billion yuan in aid to Africa over 3 years, while its own citizens are jobless. Commentator Huang Ziying slammed, "The economy is collapsing. Graduates are delivering takeout, yet the regime spends big overseas. This is selling out the nation." The CCP's secrets and an uncertain future. Today's China is a full-blown tragedy, an economy crippled by property collapse and soaring unemployment, a society racked with poverty, migration, and personal despair, a politics torn by purges, superstition, and secrecy. The CCP clings to its prosperity image with fake statistics and foreign aid, but the truth is laid bare in viral videos and cries for help from the streets. From the homeless under bridges to elites fleeing abroad, from Hong Kong's decline to CCP outposts in America, all point to a crumbling system. The question remains, can China recover, or is this the beginning of a larger collapse? Watch closely and share your thoughts. The truth cannot stay hidden forever.